歡迎嚟到我哋嘅培育廚藝人才嘅研討會。好榮幸為你哋介紹我哋今日嘅講者顏淑賢女士，同埋黃偉聰先生。顏女士係我哋中華廚藝學院、國際廚藝學院旅遊服務業培訓發展中心嘅院長，同時佢亦都係我哋酒店服務及旅遊學系嘅學術總監。黃先生係我哋國際廚藝學院嘅顧問嚟嘅。而家有請顏女士同埋黃先生。
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this seminar. Perhaps I should introduce myself to start with. My name is Winnie Nan. I'm the principal of the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute and International Culinary Institute, as well as the Hospitality Industry Training and Development Center. Sitting next to me, this is Mr. Lawrence Wong. He's my predecessor. As a matter of fact, all the training centers and institutes were started by Mr. Wong, and he has passed me the baton last October, and he's currently our consultant for the International Culinary Institute. In this seminar, we hope to share with you the VTC's experience in nurturing culinary talents. And our presentation will be divided into 3 parts. Part 1 will be on the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute. Part 2 will be on the International Culinary Institute. And part 3, we have asked 2 of our alumni to join us today. One of them is Chef Paul Wong. Chef Paul Wong actually joined the Elementary Certificate in Chinese Cuisine at the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute in 2002. And he's going to share with us his journey since his graduation. And we also have Chef King. Chef King is our graduate in our high diploma in hotel and catering management only in 2013. He's currently the chairman of the Hong Kong Young Chefs Association in Hong Kong. So I would more about them later, okay? So I shall start my presentation on the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute. Now, the culinary scene in Hong Kong is very, very crowded, if you like. It's very, very diverse. Hong Kong has long has a reputation of being Asia's gourmet paradise. And we had over 12,000 restaurants in Hong Kong, employing more than 180,000 employees. And of the St. Pellegrino Guide of Asia Top 10 restaurants last year, 3 of them are located in Hong Kong, more than any other Asian cities. And a lot of world-class culinary events of the catering industry are held in Hong Kong. You don't need to look further. Just look next door. This weekend, we have the Wine and Dine Festival taking part in the outdoor area of the cruise terminal. As a matter of fact, after your visit to this skills competition, you're most welcome to go next door to visit the Wine and Dine Festival. Since 2009, the Michelin Guide have launched the publication in Hong Kong, and in 2015, we currently have 64 restaurants that has 1, 2, or 3-star Michelin award, and world-renowned chefs are making their marks in Hong Kong. I've put the pictures of 2 of them I think you are more familiar with. One is Chef Gordon Ramsay from the Hell's Kitchen, and the other is Jamie Oliver, both of whom have started their restaurants in Hong Kong just in July as well as just last month. The Chinese Cuisine Training Institute was established in the year 2000 as one of the Hong Kong government's Millennium Projects. And the mission of our establishment is, firstly, establish systematic training in Chinese cuisine. Before the establishment of the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute, there is no systematic training in Chinese cuisine in Hong Kong. Mainly, chefs would join the industry as apprentice, and what they learn would very much be at the mercy of the master chef that they work with. But with the establishment of the CCTI, we aim to establish a systematic training in Chinese cuisine and elevate the professional status of Chinese chefs. One of our other missions is to establish Hong Kong as an internationally recognized regional training accreditation center in Chinese cuisine, as well as strengthening Hong Kong's reputation as the gourmet paradise of Asia, so as to promote Hong Kong as a tourism destination. We offer many different training programs at the Institute. On pre-employment training, our training would cover certificate level to diploma to high diploma as well as degree level. For the certificate level programs, they range from 2 months to 4 months, whereas for our diploma program, it ranged from 2 to 3 years. Our high diploma program was just launched in September this year and is 2 years in duration. And for our degree program, it is offered in collaboration with the Technological and Higher Education Institute of the VTC. We jointly offer a degree program in culinary art and management. So you could see that we have well-established articulation pathway for our students and graduates. For our in-service and upgrading program, we offer again, a program at various levels, from elementary to intermediate to advanced and master chef levels. We also offer basic food hygiene certificate, as well as basic food hygiene certificate for hygiene managers for in-service personnel. And each year we have 400 to 600 students from overseas culinary institutes joining us in short program in Chinese cuisine. And we also offer interest classes for in-service professional as well as for corporate team building activities. Our programs are widely recognized. Firstly, our program has been accredited by the Hong Kong Council for Accreditation of Academic and Vocational Qualifications and are listed on the qualification register in Hong Kong. And we issue food hygiene and safety as well as nutrition certificate recognized by the Royal Society of Public Health in the UK, as well as by the Food and Environmental Hygiene Department in Hong Kong. As for recognition by the central governments, from the central government of the PRC, we offer one trade test, two certificates approved by the Ministry of Human Resources and Social Security of the People's Republic of China and the Department of Human Resources and Social Security of Guangdong Province. So graduate could take one trade test and be concurrently awarded 2 certificates. In 2011, China's Premier, Mr. Li Ka-tiang, he visited the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute and the Hospitality Industry Training and Development Center. And that was a major recognition of the work that we've been doing in the past 20 years. Following, we have a video on the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute, which lasts for about 8 minutes. Okay, thank you.
Chinese cuisine plays an important role in Chinese culture. Established in 2000, the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute strives to provide quality training for culinary practitioners, enhance the professional status of local Chinese chefs, and promote Chinese culinary arts and culture. The Chinese Cuisine Training Institute, the CCTI, is situated in Pok Fulham, neighbouring the historical Bethany Sanatorium, with magnificent vista and panoramic sea views. Equipped with a number of training kitchens, the CCTI provides training programs covering provincial cuisines from the 4 regions of China. The kitchens are furnished with training facilities of the highest professional standard and ergonomically designed height-adjustable cooking stations. According to information released by the Labour Department, the catering industry is one of the sectors susceptible to industrial accidents. To raise awareness in occupational safety and minimise potential injuries, the CCTI developed a fire retardant apron and a height-adjustable wok station in conjunction with a technology company, for a sustainable, safe learning environment for all the students. Complementing the training kitchens, the 670 square metre multi-purpose demonstration kitchen, featuring 12 individual wok stations, is ideal for hosting audiences, for cooking demonstrations, culinary competitions, interest classes, and trade test purposes. Our instructors are experts drawn from the industry with extensive knowledge and professional skills. In order to keep students abreast of the latest culinary trends, CCTI also regularly invites industry professionals and renowned chefs to be visiting instructors or guest speakers.
喺中華廚藝能夠背起呢個責任，就係呢個一個好專業，我哋嘅導師係無私嘅，教晒你。除咗要識得去做一個好嘅菜式之外，點樣好管理個廚房、個行政、餐飲裏邊嘅嘢、衞生等等，同埋個成本個控制，更加出嚟可以做一個公關，呢啲先至係一個好重要嘅廚師。呢個係我哋希望透過中華廚藝嘅培訓，透過呢班學員出去嘅努力，能夠逐步達到。
我哋嘅中國咧個改革開放咧嗰個市場嘅開放，更加需要我哋呢啲係有具備廚德、廚政、廚藝嘅香港嘅廚師去走入去。中華廚藝學院咧，要呢個發展咧係更加有佢嘅市場，會更加咧會提升佢將來嘅發展嘅。
CCTI provides a variety of training programs ranging from certificate to master chef level courses for both full-time pre-employment students and part-time in-service personnel. Students are encouraged to select programs of their interest and pursue respective professional qualifications. Apart from the culinary skills, the Institute also provides diverse training in various areas due to increasing awareness of food hygiene and safety. The English-speaking Dining Society training restaurant operated under the Institute has successfully obtained the internationally recognised ISO 22000 Food Safety Management Systems certification. Students are exposed to modern nutrition analysis software and advanced microbiological equipment in the Food Science Laboratory, when learning about food safety and nutrition knowledge. To strike a balance between practical applications and theories, supplementary subjects such as food purchasing, storage, budgeting and cost control, computer application, language training, service culture, as well as management and marketing components extracted from the MasterChef programs are included in various diploma programs. Coupled with training on professional ethics, the Institute aims at grooming all-rounded professionals for the culinary industry. Students conduct their practicum in the delightfully decorated training restaurant and training lounge. Members from the English-speaking Dining Society and guests from the Tea Hotel participate in the training to prepare students for meeting the market demand in the catering industry. CCTI collaborates with Hospitality Industry Training and Development Centre, HITDC, to jointly offer food and wine pairing courses. In collaboration with the Department of Human Resources and Social Security of the Guangdong Province, CCTI administers the One Trade Test 2 certificate scheme. Professional certifications attained are recognised by authorities of the People's Republic of China and Hong Kong Special Administrative Region. This scheme aims to enhance competitiveness of CCTI's students and encourage participation from qualified practicing chefs. Through collaboration and partnership with overseas institutes and trade organisations, CCTI serves as a platform for culinary demonstrations and exchange activities with a professional team of instructors. Tailor-made short courses for overseas students and consultancy service are also made available to suit market needs, thereby promoting Chinese culinary arts.
中華廚藝學院成立10多年以嚟咧，係為香港嘅飲食界培訓出唔少嘅優秀嘅中廚人才。廚藝學院咧，亦都係成功地喺國際廚務培訓領域裏邊咧，建立咗一定嘅地位。我期望中華廚藝學院未來咧能夠繼續得到社會大眾嘅支持，向住成為卓業中心嘅目標前進。
CCTI has trained up a significant number of culinary talents and taken initiatives to advocate for a healthy dining culture over the years. Through participating in various competitions and exchanges with other overseas culinary schools in order to elevate the professional standard of the Chinese culinary industry, the CCTI has raised its international profile and widened the exposure of the students. The Learning Resources Centre offers extensive materials on culinary arts, and the resources are highly appreciated by students and other members. CCTI provides career counselling and placement services to help students develop their career in the culinary industry. The employment rate of our graduates is over 90%. Whether you aspire to work in the Chinese catering industry or would like to be fascinated by the Chinese culinary culture, please join us at the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute.
Okay, I hope the video will give you a good idea of what we're doing at the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute. And perhaps we shall save the questions till later, till the end. And following, I'd like to introduce Mr. Lawrence Wong, my predecessor, who have laid a very solid foundation for all the hospitality and culinary training of the Vocational Training Council in the last 30 years. And he's going to talk to us about our new baby, the International Culinary Institute, which is still at this project stage. Mr. Wong, please.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce you to on the International Culinary Institute, which will be built and it will be in operation by 2017. The reason of building this institute is because that we are an international city, and our government have the foresight and announced in 2012 in this policy address of the Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region that an International Culinary Institute will be established under the Vocational Training Council to provide training for people aspiring to become professional chefs proficient in international cuisine. Our mission and vision will be to be the leading culinary institution in the region for the nurture of culinary talents with creative minds and passion for a career in culinary arts, who are guided by a code of ethics that contributes to the well-being of the stakeholders and industries. We'll have a look at the site. Actually, the site is close to the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute. For those who have been to Pak Fu Lam, this site is being surrounded by 3 heritage buildings. It's classified as a Grade A building. So if you can see from here, this is the building that we are talking about. And the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute is situated in this building here. And these are the old dairy farm heritage sites with Bethany along here. And these are also the heritage site with staff quarters here, which is also a heritage site that we cannot demolish. And this building here, the height can only be built in conjunction with this site over here. Therefore, we have to go down a bit. We have 2 basement level for this building. Right, okay, thank you. So this building will be built based on salt concept which salt is very important to our body, which we need. Of course, too much of it, anything overdone is no good. So on this here, we see that during the day, you can see this salt crystal as it is. Depend on a bit of imagination, of course, right? The irregular salt crystal we're talking about. And at night, you can see it on this side, which is a rendering represented by the designer. So it's an artistic impression, right? The reason why we have chosen this site is because it's next to the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute and also the Hospitality Industry Training and Development Center. As you can see here, so that we can share our resources, and because this is an international culinary institute, we can pair with the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute, and it can also nurture our student in more of a international sort of skills based on the site that we are now currently talking about. And in sharing the resources, we also can help us to reduce our costs. So, we need the next, please. Now, under the ICI, which we, in short, we call it ICI, we will have the different programs. And in terms of curriculum planning, we have the diversity of training and also variety of qualifications. And the in-service pre-employment training is also very important to raise the standards of our industry personnel. And the training programs, the structure will be basically the same as what Winnie has pointed out. We have certificate programs to diploma, higher diploma, and also to degree program, which we will be in collaboration with Technological and Higher Education Institute of Hong Kong of the Vocational Training Council. We will be training about 2,000 training places a year. And 400 will be full-time places, and 1,600 will be for in-service personnel. And we plan to offer a range of training programs of international cuisine, such as the Western, Italian, Scandinavian, and also Middle Eastern. Also training in halal preparation, preparation of halal food, and also kosher food as well. The ICI, I think we can jump this, also provides, just like in Chinese Cuisine Training Institute, trade testing system. We collaborate with our counterpart in Germany to provide a trade testing system, which is recognized by the EU countries, and starting from certified cook up to master chef level. So all our graduates will undergo through a training and will obtain a certificate on top of their qualification provided in Hong Kong. And also there are a value-added certification which they can get at the same time, like the certificate of hygiene provided by the, awarded by the RSPH, which is the Royal Society of the Public Health of UK, and also a certificate from the Koblenz in Germany. We can go to have a look at the training facilities of the ICI, and currently we have already embarked on a number of courses for the and under the ICI, basically the higher diploma courses, which we started this year. And there are other short courses which we are using currently the existing facilities to mount these courses. because the main building of the ICI will not come into operation by 2017. So as you can see here, we have facilities already. We have a training hotel at the Hospitality Industry Training and Development Center. We also have these kitchens that we can use. And our students can also be trained in the training cafe as well. But all the students, although they are in culinary sort of aspect, but they will be required to do some food and beverage experiential work as well, so that they can understand the food and beverage side, the service side, as well as the cuisine side. We can skip on all that, right? Okay. And within this site, we will provide more interactive training. And as you can see from the logo earlier on, the logo is especially based on the we see the world, the concept. And with the two dots, that it's up to your imagination too, right? That we see the world. We would like our young people to see the world, but not many people can go. So therefore, we will use modern technology. We have web conferencing or video conferencing, so that a master chef who is in France or in Southern America, we can beam them together. We can have a conference together at the same time, a live projection and interaction, so that we can learn from them as well. And this can also enhance our efficiency in terms of international cuisine training. As I mentioned, not all students, although we encourage our students to go abroad, but within a short period of time, I think for efficiency and effectiveness, it would be very good for us to use this modern technology and also to invite Master Chef over. We will be doing that on a yearly basis, but nevertheless, if we can do more through using of high technology, then it would sort of benefit our students a lot more, right? So that's about it that I would like to say. Yes, sorry. And there is a 1.5 minute video on our collaboration with overseas partners. Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and that shall conclude our introduction on the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute and International Culinary Institute. By the way, a model of the new institute is on this table, so feel free to come up to browse and have a look after the seminar. And up next, we've actually invited 2 alumni of our institute to share their experience and journey with you. I'd like to introduce the first one, Chef Paul Wong. Chef Wong actually joined the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute in 2012, and he completed his elementary certificate in Chinese cuisine. And since then, he has continuously upgraded his professional qualification by coming back to the institute to complete the certificate in intermediate, advanced, and recently the Master Chef qualifications. And he has joined the industry upon graduation and worked for various hotels as well as catering establishments in Hong Kong. And a few years ago, he started his own companies, so he's currently a restaurant owner. And the second alumni I'd like to introduce is Chef King. Okay, Chef King is a more recent graduate. He graduated from our high diploma in hotel and catering management in 2013, so just last year. And he's currently working as a commis chef in a local restaurant at on the Peak, Cafe Daco. And he's currently the president of the Young Chef Club, which is the family of the World Association of Chef Societies. And both of them will share with us their journey since completing their program at the VTC. Without further ado, I'll hand the floor over to our 2 outstanding alumni. Okay, please, we'll give you the floor. Okay.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Paul Wong, graduate of the Chinese Cuisine Training Institute. I'm so glad to be here today to share with all of you my culinary adventure. When I was young, I was not the kind of academic person. Just feel like I was born to be a chef. I've shown a great interest in cooking since I was very young. Of course, my father, who ran a restaurant at that time, also impacted great on my childhood. In 2002, upon completion of Form 5, my teacher, who knew that I am interested in cooking, recommended CCTI for me. I then applied for the elementary certificate in Chinese cuisine offered by Institute without a second thought. The program covers not only kitchen and culinary skills, but also communication skills and food hygiene knowledge, which is very comprehensive for a beginner. I enjoy my study here so much and was even awarded the best student. CCTI offers a lot of opportunity of culinary competition for students. I like participating in competition as they widen me vision through exchange and interaction among the competitors. I got my first job as a head chef in a clubhouse upon graduation. I always seek advice from our helpful instructors when I encounter difficulties in my work. I realize there are still a lot for me to improve my culinary career. To escalate myself progressively, I took the immediate and advanced certificate in Chinese cuisine after 2 years of work. I acquired deeper knowledge and more advanced culinary skills from both courses. Upon completion of both courses, I decided to pursue further by taking certificate in Master Chef program. The program was just complete last month, which was such a holistic program for an experienced in-service chef. The course covers not only Chinese cuisine, but multinational cuisine, food science, and management skills. I did gain a lot from it. I started up my first Chinese restaurant 2 years ago with 3 CCTI classmates. The skills and knowledge that I acquire from all courses enable me to be an all-round chef. I'm able to apply what I have learned in my own kitchen now. I present my creation to the guests with food nutrition knowledge and inspiration from Western cuisine. I manage my kitchen staff with the managerial skills that were shared by some experienced chefs. I would like to take this opportunity to share with all of you. Further study at university is not your only option. Vocational training provides an opportunity for those who wish to turn their interest into career. In fact, every one of us has our strength to be explored. What we need to do is identify your own strength and interest and further develop them. May I wish all of you have a bright future and good health. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Chef Paul. Hi, good morning. My name is King Chen. I'm a graduate from VTC in 2013. I'm so proud to sitting here to share with all of you. When I joined VTC in 2011, just like many students, I'm not sure I want to become a chef or not. But over the 3 years of study in the high diploma of hotel and catering management, I get the greatest chance to learn from a lot of experienced chefs and teachers. And I also joined the Hong Kong Young Chef Club. And this 3 years I studied in VTC really changed my life. I become a chef today because I studied this program, I getting the chance from VTC. At first, I joined the Hong Kong Young Chef Club as a student member, and I joined a lot of activities to learn more about the industry and learn more about chef this job. And then I was appointed to be a committee member, and now I'm the president of the club. The club helped me to not keeping myself only in Hong Kong. I'm also linked with the world. I also have connection with all the young chefs in the world, and now I am also the member of the World Association of Chef Society, and we can also just call it World Chefs. And now you help me to go over out of Hong Kong and keeping network with the chef all over the world. Because as you know, the catering industry is an industry built up by people, and networking is very important. Over the last 3 years, I have the chance to travel to many different places to learn more about knowledge and open my eyes and my mind. VTC gave me a lot of chance to travel. I have been visited to Shanghai, Korea, the United Kingdom, and Norway. For this overseas travel and study experience, I can learn about not only the culture and cuisine in other countries, I can also build up the networking with people in the other country. I meet a lot of chefs, culinary study students, and also young chefs in other countries in the place I visit, and we become friends. And we can keeping our relationship, and we can keep on learning and sharing to each other. It's all about networking. And my most recent trip was in this July. I go to Norway and attend the World Chef Congress 2014. I go to attend this Congress with 3 young chefs from Hong Kong and also 4 students from the VTC. And in this Congress, we joined the Young Chef Forum, and we joined a lot of activities. We go to visit some cooking competition and some factory visiting, and also, of course, we cook and we eat. In the Congress, Hong Kong has the highest and best representation from the world. We have met a lot of new friends, including the young chef from over 20 countries and the chef from over 18 countries. As they are the event of the World Chef Congress, there are more than 100 members of chef association from the world. All this experience VTC gave me is very important to me. This upholding my decision to be a good chef and also help me to contribute to the development of the young chef community in Hong Kong and Asia. The club and VTC give me the chance to help other young people like me who want to become a chef, or some of them are not sure yet. We give chance to them and to learn more about what they want to do, and we can give a little bit help to the young people who want to have a better future in their life. So I also always tell myself to keeping cooking with passion, and all the events and experience can help me to have a better job and better life. Last but not least, I have to thank you, VTC and Ms. Winnie On and Mr. Lawrence Wong to give me the chance to sharing here. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for your patience to sit through our presentations. And I guess the remaining time will be for question and answers. Is there any question from the floor you'd like to ask? Okay, perhaps it was very clear, was it? Okay, we have one hand over here. Thank you. The Consul General of Switzerland, Ms. Gentenbein. Yes?
No, I know.
Cynthia from Canada.
Oh, right, Cynthia,
Sorry,
okay.
Cynthia,
Right. Yes, important, absolutely.
Cynthia Murphy from Colleges and Institutes Canada.
Thank you.
And we represent 132 members across the country who deliver programs much like what you've just talked about. Oh, sorry, okay. And you talked about the importance of international exchanges or getting to know and to work with other students and other chefs from other places. I'd like to hear a little bit more about that, because we're always looking for ways that we can create pathways and opportunities for our students from Canada.
Thank you very much. And perhaps I would start, and if Ms. Wong would like to supplement, you'll be welcome to. I think there are a lot of opportunity for our students to share experience with overseas chefs. First and foremost, we have formal collaboration agreement or memorandum of understanding with overseas culinary schools as well as with local organizations. For example, last year we signed an MOU with the Hong Kong Jockey Club, and every time they have international Michelin star chef coming to work at the club, they would send them over to the schools to share with our students. They would conduct culinary demonstration for our students as well as for in-service chefs. And we established collaborations with Overseas Culinary Institute. In Mr. Wong's presentation, you have seen that we have had chefs from Brazil, from Japan, from Canada, from the UK. And we also organize international young chefs competition. Last year, we had competitions for students from 4 countries, from the UK, from the States, from New Zealand, as well as from Australia. And including Hong Kong, there were students from five countries competing in our college. And this competition will be held next year in another country, and we are now preparing for it as well. So this is at the institute level. Now, what Chef King mentioned was actually the good work done by the Hong Kong Chefs Association. Our students joined the Young Chef Club while they are studying with us as a student member. And as they graduate from us, they join the industry and they continue to participate in club activities. And that include a lot of overseas visits as well as a lot of international culinary competition. As in Mr. Wong's presentation earlier, the Salon Mondial 2014, the Hong Kong team have actually beat a lot of chefs team from around the world to take gold, the overall gold for this very important competition. And 28 out of the 30 chefs in the chef team were former VTC graduates. So we're very, very proud of this, of the achievement and involvement of our graduate in the larger catering industry in Hong Kong. I hope I've answered your question. Thank you. Ms. Wong, would you like to supplement?
I think talking about Canada, we actually have contact with George Brown University as well. And we will be working with them closely. And if you can refer to us, other institutions out of Toronto, in Vancouver, or any other places, that we will be very much happy to collaborate with them as well. Thank you.
George Brown's a very good school, and there are several others.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wong. Are there any other questions? 廣東話問都得㗎喎嚇。 Okay, if not, I guess our session has actually overrun a little bit. And may I take this opportunity to thank you once again for coming to this seminar. And if there is any contacts or any schools that you feel that Hong Kong could benefit from, we'll be very, very grateful if you could refer them to us. Thank you very much. Thank you.